The Christmas market glowed with warm lights as snow drifted softly from the sky. Children ran between the stalls, their laughter echoing in the cold air. But away from the excitement sat a little girl named Lily, wrapped in a pink winter coat, her small hands tucked into her sleeves. She sat quietly in her decorated wheelchair, watching the happy world move around her like she wasn't part of it. Lily didn't like crowds. People either pitied her or pretended not to see her. She had been in foster care for almost 2 years, ever since the accident that changed her life. Losing her parents and the ability to walk had made her believe she didn't belong anywhere. She tried to stay invisible. While she was staring at the lights, a man stopped in front of her. He looked kind, with soft eyes and snowflakes caught in his dark hair. His name was Ethan, though she didn't know he was a billionaire. To her, he was just someone who noticed her. "Hi," he said gently, kneeling so he could look her in the eyes. "Are you here alone?" "My guardian went to buy something," Lily replied quietly. "You look a little sad," he said. Lily looked down. "Crowds make me feel small." Ethan's voice warned. "You're not small. You're braver than everyone here." No one had ever said something like that to her. For the first time that evening, Lily's eyes lifted with a tiny spark. And in that moment, under glowing Christmas lights and falling snow, something in both of their lives quietly began to change. Miss Parker returned with 2 hot chocolates in her hands, surprised to find Lily talking comfortably with a stranger, and even more shocked when she recognized him as Ethan Hayes, one of the most influential men in the city. She greeted him nervously, but Ethan simply smiled and said Lily was wonderful company. As they walked through the market together, Lily felt something she hadn't felt in a long time: safe. Ethan asked about her favorite things, and she shyly told him about drawing snowflakes, reading adventure stories, and imagining herself running freely in wide, open fields. Ethan listened with genuine interest, something few adults had ever given her. When they reached the quieter side of the market, Miss Parker stepped away to answer a phone call, leaving Lily and Ethan alone once more. Ethan leaned a little closer and asked softly, "What do you want for Christmas?" Lily hesitated before whispering, "Nothing." When he gently insisted she share her wish, her voice trembled as she said, "I just want a home, not a house, a real home where someone actually wants me." Her honesty hit Ethan deeply, stirring an ache he didn't expect. He knelt beside her wheelchair again and said, "You deserve that more than you know." Before she could reply, Miss Parker returned, saying it was time to leave. As she began to wheel Lily away, Ethan couldn't bring himself to walk off. He asked Miss Parker if he could visit Lily sometime, and she nodded in surprise. Lily looked back at him through the car window, her heart full of a fear she didn't know how to express. "Please don't want me if you'll leave later." She was scared of hope, scared of wanting something she believed she could never have. The days that followed brought a gentle change to Lily's world as Ethan began visiting her at the foster home, always arriving with a warm smile and a patient heart. They read books together, painted small winter scenes, and talked about stars, dreams, and things Lily never shared with anyone. Slowly, she began to trust him, but with that trust came fear that he might disappear like everyone else who had promised to stay. One quiet evening, while they sat by the window drawing snowflakes, Lily finally gathered the courage to ask the question that had been haunting her. "Why are you being so nice to me?" Her voice wavered with the weight of her fear. Ethan set his pencil down and looked at her gently, answering, "Because I care about you." Lily shook her head, tears forming. "But you don't have to. I'm not like other kids. People leave me." Hearing those words broke something inside Ethan. He knelt beside her wheelchair and held her trembling hands. "Lily, I'm here because I want to be. I'm not leaving." She looked at him with wide, uncertain eyes and whispered the fear she had been hiding, "Please don't adopt me unless you mean it forever." Ethan felt his throat tighten as he replied firmly, "If I adopt you, it's forever. Not for Christmas, not for a moment, for a lifetime." Lily's tears spilled as she reached toward him, allowing herself to believe for the first time that someone truly wanted her. Ethan wrapped her in a careful embrace, and in that warm, fragile moment, Lily finally found what she had been searching for: a home built from love, not walls, a family chosen from the heart, and a future where she was no longer watching life from the sidelines but finally living in the center of it.